bitches always worried about what they doing, who they fucking, what they got going on. Worry about y'all. Get a nigga, keep a man, do that first. They don't understand cause they ain't never had no loving. My man been the truth and I will never find another. Yeah, we fight and fuss, but that don't mean we hate each other. I'm flipping out if he ever try to find another me. We be breaking up, but he know what good coochie be. They say I'm the illest, he know not to play with me. They mad and they want some of my baby. I beat their ass if they ever try to take my man from me. I went back to my nigga. So last week I didn't want no. So y'all can stay out of business. So he came back cause he love it here. I went back to my nigga. So last week I didn't want no. So y'all can stay out of business. So he came back cause he love it here. Now I understand why these bitches can't stand for nothing. They be catching feels off a fuck, but that ain't loving. Young hoes be mad about the wrong shit, mad about the wrong dick, mad because that girl back with her nigga. How about y'all worry about your own shit? Try to keep your own dick instead of trying to worry about me. Yeah. I went back to my nigga. Last week I didn't want no. Y'all can stay out of business. He came back cause he love it here. I went back to my nigga. Last week I didn't want no. Y'all can stay out of business. He came back cause he love it here. So
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. We got us some more. How y'all doing and welcome. Come on in the building. Sit yourselves right on down. How many people we got up in this thing? Now, I don't know if they send out notifications, but hell, it is what it is. We just popped on up. I had done told y'all that one more day this week that we were just gonna pop up. We were just gonna pop up, and I did. I kept my word. Out here. Thank y'all for joining the player. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app from yesterday. I appreciate that right there. I was supposed to came in yesterday, but I ran into a little something last night. Last night player had ran on into something, so I could not appear. I could not come to work, and it is what it is. Montgomery, Alabama said the 334 is up in the building. Said the Bronx, New York is in the business. Said what poppin' past that Lake D 30 minutes of 5. Finish show. Don't try to get y'all something. Said the 302 Delaware is here for church. Say was looking for a new church. Oh man. Listen. This is just a pop up. Oh, my heart goes out to you good people who damn it, we can't do the midday news on the daily out here no more. And you know, life changes, things change. Say the 336 is checking on in. What it do? Say happy Thursday. Well, it's Thursday. I thought it was Wednesday. For some reason, I thought it was Wednesday. I am behind one. Salute Detroit. What it do? Memphis, Tennessee, the 901 say foot in the door. What's happening? Chi-Town is checking on in with that fire. What it do? What it do? You say the family reunion is early. Family reunion early. Chi-Town is checking on in. Come on in. Come on in. California's up in the building. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to Cali. Y'all got a lot going on out there. You say Stank D-Moss. Got to be more careful. You say she using auto-tune. You is wrong for that right there. You wrong for that. You say I almost threw up in my mouth. Don't do that. Say she built like pancake batter. God, people get what? Y'all wild out here in these streets. Y'all is wild on this wonderful Thursday, man. You say, yo, Willie, it's too early for such a product. Listen, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, it's 9 o'clock somewhere, or it's night somewhere, it's day somewhere. It don't matter when. It's damn it. Whenever it's a good time for you to go ahead on and do what you need to go ahead on and do out here in this street, that's the perfect time. For real, say fat, nasty, you wild for that. The 415 is up in the building. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down, y'all. We need support around here in this street. We streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We still at 247 followers, trying to get up to 250 followers. That's what we're trying to do. We also supposed to be streaming live on Twitter. We're supposed to be on Twitter. Let me refresh this right here to see if I see myself over here on Twitter. I don't see myself on Twitter yet. I guess it ain't popped up yet, so I guess I just got to wait. Now the little thing done froze up on me again. It's a doggone shame. I think because I'm opening up, but that can't be right because I typically have a lot of things up on my monitor anyway. But I don't see myself on Twitter. I just want to say hey, I appreciate y'all. Hey, we is live on Rumble. Rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. You say Milwaukee is in the building. What it do, man. Thank y'all for joining the player on this little pop-up show. This is just a little pop-up show. Finna say a few things, get in, and get on up out of here. Got to be more careful. What is that? The ATL is up in the building. The 334 The Monkey Town is up in this thing. What's good? And man, listen. Thank y'all for just damn it, y'all just popping on in. Y'all popping on in. Said the 281 Houston, Texas. Hey, Willie. Say the hell I caught you. That's what's up. I appreciate that right there, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I saw a few things. But the main thing, got to be something going on. I saw a few things, but the main thing that I had done saw is the alleged, we're going to say allegedly, the LA Crips gang leader, Big U, has been arrested out here by us, the FBI. Yeah, we did our operation. Drawdown. We did an operation Drawdown, and a lot of people got wrapped on up inside of the operation. That's how it works out here in the doggone street. Shout out to Big Cuzzo for the $5 cash app. Say good to see you, my brother. I'm glad that you had done found me, popped on in. Well, maybe they is sending out notifications. I don't know, but typically they don't. Typically they don't. But before we go ahead on and get into that, before we go on and get into the big story, y'all please remember go around here to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com, the biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world. Listen, everything is Willie poured, nothing is third party. We have multiple fragrances, something for you, something for your significant other, something for the side pieces, family members, people on the job, everywhere. We got things for people everywhere out here in the doggone street. And if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, just go around to the pleasantcandles.com. I keep looking up, y'all. I have to keep reminding myself that my camera is right here. Boop, you right there. One finger. See it? That's what's up. You say, did your top agent Adam 22 gather the intel? Got to be more careful. Listen, we got videos of some stuff. We got videos of some stuff that we gonna go ahead on and play because it is news. It is news, and it's big news. It is big news, so we got to go ahead on and talk about it, which I was supposed to talk about it yesterday, but again, life happens. Life does happens. Hold up. You say, did they get Serena? She seemed affiliated at the Super Bowl. Got to be more careful. We finna go ahead on and get into a little something. I got to refresh this thing again because I do believe that I'm supposed to be live on Twitter, though. But it's not showing up. Shout out to Kennedy. Shout out to Who is this? Robert F. Kennedy. Robert F. Kennedy. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I think. Yeah. The U.S. Health Secretary. He seeks to remove food dyes from the American diet. Food dyes from the food. I'm thinking like the color red, the color yellows, and stuff like that right there, because those color dyes is a problem out here in these streets, and they have been linked to illnesses and sicknesses, right? Something like that right there. Hell, illnesses is sicknesses, right? Or sicknesses, illnesses. It's something like that right there. But hell, he is trying to go ahead on and remove these things. He has announced the plan to reform the GRAS, the general recognition as safe. Something like that right there. Standards for the food ingredients aiming to eliminate artificial dyes and other adjectives from the American food products. This initiative follows concerns over the safety of food dyes, highlighted by the fact that similar products in Canada and Europe are often dye-free. Listen. In case y'all don't know, red 40 gotta go. Red 40 gotta go. A lot of Americans, we really don't understand. See, it's kind of like when you live in a community, but you've never been outside of your community, and so your belief is the rest of the world is just like your community. A lot of Americans, they don't understand that the rest of the world, they in a sense is more healthier than us. Like we is like the sickest country. We is like the sickest country because our country allow a whole bunch of things to be in our food products. Other countries, a lot of the chemicals that's in our stuff is banned in other countries, but a lot of us, we don't know because we don't look at stuff. We don't look in other places to see if everybody is living the way that we living around here in these streets. You say, why are these? Oh, the YN is the N word, right? Why is these niggers so fast? Like, gosh. Can we go out for milk and talk? Can we go out for milk and talk? I said, can we go out for milk and talk? I said, can we go out for coffee and talk? My bad. Now, why was I just thinking about milk? Oh, because I saw milk. I saw milk over here, and I translated. My brain translated milk over here. Then we moved the words. Don't even worry about that right there. Cereal, Skittles. Yeah. All of the coloring, it should be gone. Just in my opinion. I do agree with that right there. The regulations going on now. Oh, but sometimes when you get Republicans in the office, a lot of regulations go unnoticed. You may have a point right there. Listen, let's talk real quick before we jump into the main thing. Before we jump into the main frame, let's go ahead on and say this right here. How many of you good people recycle? Like recycle your garbage and trash and stuff like that right there? How many of y'all do this stuff? I saw a little article. Got to bring y'all to Florida, my state, stand your ground state, but spit your home state. Please don't run up. Went for our life state. Now remember, I had done told y'all that we have been told certain things. We have been trained a certain way. We have been what is that word when people, they tell you stuff like they start you off as kids and stuff like that right there? I think it started with an A. What is the A word that we do to the kids? Yeah, we do to the kids and we raise them up, but it starts with an A word. No. Nobody can think about the A word. Damn it, it's an I word. Got it. Bam, indoctrination. Indoctrination. We have been indoctrinated. In so many different places. Say abuse, say ass whooping. Right. We have been led to believe so many things without questioning stuff because the older people have told us stuff and we just roll with it. How many of you all recycle? Like I had done said, they say I have to recycle in my neighborhood. Okay, bam. Did y'all know that certain places is getting rid of recycling? And it's not because they don't want to recycle, and it's not because there's no money in recycling. There's a hell of a lot of money in recycling, but the problem is the Americans don't know how to recycle. Or should I say, because this story is down in South Florida, Dade Countyans don't know how to recycle. And I saw this story, and I'm like, well, if they don't know how to recycle, let me listen to why they don't know how to recycle. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, this is not just people in Dade County then. Like I said previously, Americans don't know how to recycle. And I'm finna prove that we don't know how to recycle. Watch this. Hold on. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $3 cash shot. He said, Thanks, Pastor. I'm at work and need you to get through. I appreciate you being around here showing that support. That's what's up. Again, y'all, we just jumping on in. We just jumping on in. I'm gonna jump on in and jump on out, y'all. I sure enough appreciate y'all. Let me go and put this up on the screen so I can prove to you good people that Americans don't know how to recycle, and the things that we believe that we thought or knew was recyclable, it's not. It's going to shock you. It's going to shock you. Here you go.
The city of Miami reversing course and officially withdrawing a controversial ordinance that would have eliminated recycling citywide at a time when the city, with the Miami-Dade County, is in the midst of a growing waste crisis with county landfills soon running out of space.
Well, the reason the city of Miami was planning on or even contemplating eliminating recycling is because it's become too expensive for the city, since many residents are not doing it properly, putting trash in the recycling bins that does not belong there. So tonight,
a lot of people really don't know the difference in garbage and trash. But go ahead.
Don't Trash Our Treasure refresher, the do's and don'ts of recycling.
Many of us do it, but few do it right.
60% of the people want to recycle, but they're confused and they don't know how, and they are making mistakes.
And because most of us are doing it wrong, more and more cities can't afford to do it anymore.
One of the biggest mistakes people make is putting their recyclables in plastic bags. That's a big no-no. Under no circumstances are plastic bags ever recyclable.
You're going to stop it right there. Am I right? Oh, give y'all something to pat on the back. Y'all done made it to 100 by 19 after the hour. I appreciate that right there. How many of y'all knew that plastic was not recyclable? Huh? He said garbage and trash is the same. Same shit. No. Garbage and trash is two different things now. I'm trying to educate. There is two different things. He said, but plastic bottles is recyclable. Yes. This shit crazy. Your plastic bag, the garbage bags that we put our garbage in, is not recyclable. I've never known that.
It's a huge problem. It adds cost, it damages machinery.
The plastic bags get tangled in the machines and make a big mess. Instead, dump your recyclables loose in your bin.
That also means no plastic grocery bags, no plastic shopping bags, no plastic dry cleaning covers. It doesn't matter what they say, they are not recyclable.
No matter what they say, places like your grocery stores will have on their plastic bags recyclable. Even they believe that they was recyclable. They're not.
Fact, less than 9% of plastics are ever recycled. And just because you throw it in the bin doesn't mean it's getting recycled.
Somebody actually thought you can recycle an infant car seat.
That's called wish cycling. Don't do it. It clogs the machinery and brings the entire process to a grinding halt.
But this is what happens multiple times a day because something got in there.
Workers then have to remove all those contaminants by hand and haul them away. And guess who pays for that?
We charge as much as $55 a ton extra just to handle that garbage.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but Solo cups, plastic utensils, not recyclable.
Did y'all just hear that right there? Shout out to all my drinkers. All of y'all with the red cups. It's not recyclable. Everything that he has in his hand right now is non-recyclable. Plastic forks, spoons, knives, plastic cups that we drank out of, it's non-recyclable. I never knew that.
These are single-use plastics, meaning you only use them once, then you throw them away.
But there is no away. They end up in landfills, or worse, in our waterways, oceans, and beaches, where they can take up to 500 years to biodegrade.
So what can be recycled? The most in-demand plastic the market wants is the #1 peat. That's the kind of plastic found in water bottles, soda bottles, dressings and oils, peanut butter jars. Just make sure
all of these plastics is recyclable and your plastic bags is not.
You rinse it out first.
You don't want food residue in any of the material.
Next is the number 2 HDPE. That's the kind of plastic used in milk jugs, detergent, and household cleaning containers. Lastly, there's the number 5 plastic, polypropylene. It's what most dairy tubs are made of. Problem is, only 3% of these are actually bought by the market. That means if the plastic isn't a number 1 or a number 2, chances are it's not getting recycled. What is always recyclable? Cans. But incredibly, most people just throw them away.
Unfortunately, in Florida, we're still only recycling about 20% of our cans. So there's a lot of cans out there that are going into the garbage.
Same goes for paper.
Because back in the days when we was coming up, we as young people, we used to recycle cans and get a few dollars and stuff like that right there. Now, y'all not paying enough for people to recycle cans on their own. Go ahead.
Paper and boxes, and recyclers want those.
High in demand right now is cardboard. Just make sure you flatten it first before you put it in the bin.
And yes, that even means pizza boxes.
But if you can empty your pizza box and it's relatively clean, then we do want it.
So remember to recycle right. No plastic bags ever. Only clean, dry, empty cardboard, paper, bottles, and cans.
Recycling works when you do it right. When in doubt, throw it out in the garbage.
Recycling works when you do it right and right.
You do it right. That's what they say, man. Listen, this has been a learning lesson. I didn't know, so, pretty sure that a lot of you all didn't know. Now, the difference between garbage and trash. Trash can be like around your house. Trash is something that could just be around your house, just laying out on the side, and you need to go ahead on and throw that there out. Garbage is like your food that you wasted and all that, and the stuff that's inside your kitchen. Just saying. Say, do y'all want the garbage or not? That's a good point right there. Listen, man, I didn't know. So we all have just been educated. And that's what we need to hear out here in these streets. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on Twitter. On Twitter, but I can't even find myself on Twitter right now. But it is on Twitter. Let me refresh this thing one more time. Let me see what I get. I still don't see myself on Twitter. And we also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Make sure no matter where you at, you go ahead on and hit the like button because we need your likes and your shares. Y'all know people don't know that we live. Y'all know people don't know that we live right now. We just don't know. Need to support, like I always say. We got the thumbs up, we got the share button, got Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. You got all that fly stuff right there. Here we also have a GoFundMe, and in a minute I'm gonna go ahead on and put the link up so you all can check that right there out. Parents, fathers, daddies, men, males of the household, males who got daughters. Let me say something like I've always been trying to tell you males with daughters. Stop getting yourself hurt. We get ourselves hurt behind that little monkey. We get ourselves hurt behind that little monkey when that little monkey be making the choices that little monkey want to go ahead on and make out here in these streets. I know what you're thinking, but I'm the parent, I'm the guardian, I'm supposed to. All that's cute. But each human being on this planet makes their own choices. It's just that kids make less of their own choices than adults do. We have a short little clip real quick. We have this is a real learning lesson right here. I'm finna show y'all a real learning lesson. Put this up on the screen. We have a parent who has been charged after a shooting dispute over dating. A shooting dispute over dating. Y'all listen to this right here real quick. Watch it.
Two parents in Hockley are charged with aggravated assault, accused of shooting the father of the girl their son was dating. The Precinct 4 Constable's office says the girl's parents went to a home on Falcons Nest Landing Drive to tell the boy's parents their daughter was too young to date. Sky 2 captured the aftermath yesterday. Investigators say the two sets of parents began to fight, and the boy's mother handed her husband a gun, which he used to shoot the other father. He was taken to the hospital via life flight. We are working to find out his condition.
Assault, short, real short little story. So are you back permanently? Nope. This is just a little pop-up. Told y'all last year, every now and then I may be able to do like a midday show. But nope, this is just a pop-up. We coming back at 7 o'clock tonight. Coming back at 7 o'clock. It's just a pop-up. So, do y'all understand what just happened? Huh? The father of the girl that the son was dating slid on up round to his house. I guess to check or to tell the boy's parents that you're too old to date my daughter. Remember, they started us off with saying the girl that the son was dating. That means they just didn't meet yesterday. They've been dating.
Accused of shooting the father of the girl their son was dating. The Precinct 4 constable's office says the girl's parents went to a home on Falcons Nest Landing Drive to tell the boy's parents their daughter was too young to date.
Tell the parents of the boy, hey, listen, mine too young for yours to be out here dating. Yeah, no. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. It say happy spring, Miss Shirley Jermaine and chat. Love you back. Appreciate that right there. I'm glad to see you around here. And shout out to Miss Shirley and Jermaine. Prayers is always out here in these streets for y'all. And have anybody seen Miss Shirley? Miss Shirley, you got to tell us something. You got to say something to us out here in these streets. We do miss you. So they have been dating. The father is just finding out the age of his daughter's boyfriend. Who do y'all think the problem is? Is it the boyfriend or is it the daughter? See, because the daughter knows the age of the boyfriend. Whatever the age of the boyfriend is, and the boyfriend still lives with his mama and his daddy, it lets me know 9 times out of 10 that the boyfriend is, the boy is under 18. The boy is at least in high school. Just in my mind. I could be totally wrong. It seems to me also that his parents know his girlfriend. Maybe they know the age, or maybe they didn't know the age. Or maybe they just been lying. But whatever age he is, the father thinks that age is too old for his daughter. Which I guess he got the right to feel that way. Depends on the age, right?
Scott,
you said it's the parents' fault. I don't think it's the parents' fault. I think we got to blame the daughter for this one right here. I think that we have to completely blame the daughter. And but it depends on the ages, because we don't know the ages. We don't know the ages, so we speculating. We just speculating out here. But one thing about it, females know, right, society rights and wrongs. They know society's rights and wrongs. They know that if they're young, that by society standards, there's certain ages that you're not supposed to be dating. They know that. But we as males believe that they don't know that.
To capture the aftermath yesterday, investigators say the 2 sets of parents began to fight and the boys...
And then these parents don't know how to conflict resolute. Because in my mind, I believe that the daughter's father came over there snapping. He came over there snapping on them people's son. You know, came to these people's house. On these people's son. That boy got a daddy too. But the mother gave the father the gun. Why would the mother give the father the gun? Did the other father have a weapon? Did the other father have a weapon? What type of threats did the daughter's father make to that boy and his parents? But whatever, he done got shot. The daughter's father got shot. Hey.
Mother handed her husband a gun, which he used to shoot the other father. He was taken to the hospital via life flight. We are working to find out his condition.
Yeah. We don't even know if he's still alive. Now, I don't know if the one who got shot and his daughter slid up in this right here. I don't know if they slid up in the little, I forgot what these right here called, but they is little mini-me's. Now, to the house that they slid up in, the community looked like a middle-class community. They got a Tesla and a Cadillac in the driveway, so it looked like they worked some pretty good jobs right there. They do their lawn and they lawn stuff outside in bags and stuff. You know, they care about the community. He done slid up over there talking loud and shit, saying what what he gonna do to their child. I promise you that's what her father was doing. Oh, a Mini Cooper. A Mini Cooper. Yeah. I promise you, or a small car. Yeah. I promise you that man came over there with the flip mouth. And I'm going to kill him. If he ever talk or say something to my daughter, I'm going to kill this little bit of that. I can believe that. I can truly believe that. Let's see what the comments say. I haven't looked at the comments, but let's just stroll down to see what these good people, think. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this thing up here. I'm clicking buttons and it's not cooperating. What is going on? Click it. Okay, clicky. Got it. Trying to be able to put it up on the screen too, but it's not co-op. All right, bam. Oh, so it's only 2. You say you can learn a lot about someone by their parents. You say, looks like the girl daddy was defending his daughter, which is, I can't take y'all serious. I got to put it up on the screen. That's why we failing. That's why we failing. Looks like girl's daddy was defending his daughter, which is normally the case. Didn't I just had done told y'all? Young folks know the rights and the wrongs in society. See, this person here is under the belief that his daughter did not know that the boy was too old for her. And remember, they said boyfriend. They've been dating, or they've been together. And so this is why we are so messed up in society. Because the other gender, we do not hold them to the same standards as the gender of the males. That's the problem. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it. She chose to do what she decided to go ahead on and do. I wish that they would have gave us the age. And now listen, this was the only video about this. The only video. Even when I went to the article, they didn't give nothing. They just did the video. They have no words inside the article. So they're not giving us enough. We don't know enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's all left up to speculation. But this is one of the biggest problems still in society, that the female had no idea what was going on and she got groomed and all that fly stuff. Yeah. All right, man. Okay. But we don't know. You say 19 and 33-year-old laugh out loud. Got to be more careful. How many people we got up in the building? Thank y'all for showing up, man. I don't believe that they sent out notifications, but we just in here for a old little pop-up. Y'all, can we get these likes up over 200? Can we just do that just on the pop-up? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead on and get y'all in and get y'all out. Let's go ahead on and take it on out here to California. We going on, take a little road trip out here to California. The community, the hip-hop community has been touched right now. I didn't know that old player like Big U was in like the entertainment thing. Like I did not know that he was in like the record labels and type stuff like that right there. I just didn't know. But do it matter if I know? No, it didn't matter. Put this up on the screen. It say LA Crips gang leader Big U has been arrested by the FBI in Operation Drawdown. Here we go.
Begin with breaking news. This just in. The FBI says that South LA crime boss Eugene Big U Henley is now in custody. Authorities say he ran a mafia-like organization while masquerading as a music mogul and gang peacemaker. Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez.
Music mogul and gang peacemaker. Now, a lot of people don't know it, but he was the one, if I'm not mistaken, got what his name signed. The rapper who had done died out there, man. Who? Nipsey Hussle. Go ahead, though.
Spoke to a rapper who worked with him. She joins us live with a story you'll see only on Fox 11, and this story breaking as we speak, Christina.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am hearing that Big U and the other person they were looking for, Brian Mejia, both turned themselves in. This is developing as we speak, and as we speak, people are coming up and saying, on the one hand, that he did a lot for the community, and then there are those, like this woman, who say things are not what they seem. Listen to her.
No, I'm not surprised because I've been fighting this fight for a long time.
Rapper Alicia Choi speaks about federal authorities accusing LA rap music executive and community activist Eugene Big U Henley of leveraging his connections with the Rolling 60s Crips to run a criminal enterprise, even funneling funds from his community nonprofits into his criminal operations.
You cannot do evil when the cameras are off and smile and help kids when the cameras are on.
But yes, you can, and this is something that so many people do. I don't know why we making statements like this. Like, it's like when people is dealing with like the police and the law enforcement. Don't put your hands on me. Why they putting their hands on you? We just be out here talking. Say it again, sister.
That's to run a criminal enterprise.
Oh, hold on. Look at all these good people. Oh, we at least got one female there. That's what's up. Look at all y'all working together as a unit. Well, here's another female over here, I do believe. They work good as a little group. Go ahead.
Even funneling funds from his community nonprofits into his criminal operations.
You cannot do evil when the cameras are off and smile and help kids when the cameras are on.
Choice, who you may have seen in rap videos like this one, says she was a budding artist when she first met him.
I was just a young kid wanting to rap and wanting to live out my dream and working hard. And, you know, he really took advantage of me. I wanted to help bring donations into...
He really took advantage of her. You say, Willie, did you see Brick Baby? No.
To his nonprofit development options. And with that being said, he just wanted to take over. He wanted to bully me. He wanted to control me. And when I wouldn't allow that, that's when he started jumping on me and beating me, extorting me.
He started jumping on you and beating you up when you was a young girl trying to be an artist or trying to be like a rapper or something like that? Did you go to the police?
Threatening people not to work with me. And I was scared for a long time to speak up. I was actually terrified.
Oh, terrified and afraid. Got it. You say that brick baby is on the photo to the left of Big U. I'm gonna go back to it in just a second. Hold on.
And I want to emphasize, these are very serious accusations she is making. And, you know, she says it is her fear, which makes it very difficult to follow up on these things. But she says her fear kept her from going to police. She did not file police reports, but that she did try getting a restraining order at one point. Now,
she did not file a police report. And you know it'd be crazy to me, like, a whole bunch of people, they come out years later after things had done transpired with no, like, receipts. They don't be having no receipts, but they take the opportunity to now come out and be like, yeah, they did to me, but you didn't do anything. But I do understand you was in fear and all that fly stuff. It should be strange to me that people is able to do that and then have the opportunity to come out and be on national television without any receipts. My point is, people can make accusations without proof. That's the problem.
What the feds, and we'll go to his photo again because it's hard to see him as a person that the feds are saying what he did when we...
He say it's hard to see him as a person of feds for what the feds say that he had done did. What do you mean it's hard to see him as? Come on, man, they're black man. We all look like we can do something or have done something, right? Why would she play with the media like that right there? Don't do that.
To see him as a person that the feds are saying what he did when we are used to seeing him in such a different light.
Do you really believe that?
What they're charging him with has nothing to do with what she is accusing him from.
What he's accused of has nothing to do with what the girl is accusing him of or what the woman is accusing him of. So why did y'all interview her? Think about it. She just said what the feds, FBI, is accusing him of has nothing to do with what she is accusing him of. Why did y'all give her an interview?
That the feds are saying what he did when we are used to seeing him in such a different light. What they're charging him with has nothing to do with what she is accusing him of. The charges do not include anything of what she's saying, but they do say that part of the investigation involves the murder of another young rapper back in Las Vegas. Back in 2021, I talked to police in Vegas, and they told me over the phone that the murder was over, are you ready for this? A diss, that he had written something in a song supposedly talking bad about Big U. And
she said that as if these fellas ain't out here killing over tracks, over sentences on a beat. Do y'all see what she just did? Oh, wait a minute, you're not gonna believe this. It was over a diss. They been killing people because of the words that's in the music, baby. What? Is she new? I gotta ask, is this baby new?
The murder was over, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
A diss.
Yeah. That's not shocking to the community, is it?
That he had written something in a song supposedly talking bad about Big U, and that is why he ended up getting murdered. That's what the police were telling me. So it's just still developing. There's going to be a lot more to this whole thing, but we can tell you he has turned himself in, and I'm sure a lot of people are waiting to hear what he has to say about this, including us. I'm Christina Gonzalez, live in Park. Back to you guys in the studio.
Christina, baby, you got to do more research, baby. You can't be out here acting like we gonna be surprised because it's over a diss track, baby. Don't stop it. It make you look like you're not up on like your history, baby. You got to be up on your history, too.
And Christina, there's a connection to Shaquille O'Neal as well, right?
You know, I have not had time to look into that, and I am so...
Why did they need to say that there's a connection with Shaq when they know Big U have associated with a whole bunch of famous people?
So wary of the, because what's happening is a lot of people were seen with him, were putting money into this nonprofit, and now the feds are saying that he took a lot of this money and it did not end up going to help kids. Again, keep in mind, that doesn't mean that kids were not being helped in some capacity by the organizations. The question is where the money went. It's not just Shaq, it's other rappers, other big names that I want to have time to really look into these allegations.
It's not just Shaq, it's a lot of other rappers too. Why did they just go to Shaq though? Or maybe Shaq is the biggest one, I guess, but that don't make any sense because he got photos with like Snoop Dogg and so many other famous rappers. I don't get it.
Because even with the feds saying it, these are personalities that are well loved in this community, and they need to also have a chance to respond for themselves. Yeah. So, stay tuned. We'll let you know as soon as we can confirm more things. But yeah, even Shaquille O'Neal, part of this whole thing. How sad.
Say Shaq was a rapper. You right.
Yeah. All right, Christina.
He said, listen. Just throwing somebody's name out in these doggone streets can ruin people's lives, can ruin people's businesses. But people don't care. People don't have a care in the world because it's not their lives and it's not their business. Let me go and put this one on up here for y'all. Hip-hop executive is charged with human trafficking.
A well-known hip-hop executive has turned himself into federal authorities overnight. He's accused of running a dangerous criminal enterprise. His name, Eugene Henley Jr., also known as Big U. He helped launch the career of Nipsey Hussle. Well, he's now been charged with extortion, human trafficking, fraud, and murder. National correspondent Jerika Duncan is here with the latest. Jerika, he seems to have a lot going on. Good morning.
Definitely a lot going on. Good morning to you, Gail. During this investigation, federal officials say they received or recovered 49 weapons, 5 pounds of methamphetamines, 10,000 fentanyl pills, and large amounts of cash. Prosecutors allege Henley ran an enterprise like a mob boss and defrauded companies, the government, and even celebrities in the process.
What did they catch him with?
They received or recovered 49 weapons, 5 pounds of methamphetamines, 10,000 fentanyl pills.
Just the pills alone is like life, right?
And large amounts of cash. Prosecutors allege Henley ran an enterprise like a mob boss and defrauded companies, the government, and even celebrities in the process.
I'm going to go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive.
Music executive Eugene
He even took pictures with Snoop.
Henley, or Big U, taking to Instagram moments before turning himself in and just hours after federal authorities declared him a fugitive Wednesday.
They just raided all my houses.
Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization.
Investigators claim Henley painted himself as a hip-hop legend and a Los Angeles community activist, but is actually, according to authorities, the leader of a South LA gang who ran an alleged criminal enterprise.
You said Willie forgot to shout out her natural. Yes, I did.
If I was to describe Big U's role in rap, he would definitely be the Godfather.
The facts alleged in the complaint is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him.
Say Crips take pictures together. Got a point.
More than a dozen of
Brick Baby right there. Got to be more careful.
Others that prosecutors say are tied to the criminal case are also in custody. According to the affidavit, Henley is charged with violating the Racketeering, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations Act.
RICO Act.
Prosecutors allege his organization, Big U Enterprises, was linked with the murder of an aspiring rapper working under Henley's label in 2021. They claim Henley shot and killed the rapper in Las Vegas after the rapper recorded a diss track about Henley. Officials say Henley then dumped his body in a ditch. Officials also claim Henley used his nonprofit organization Developing Options, which purported to help at-risk youth, to dupe taxpayers, the county of Los Angeles, and NBA players.
Now, how many us regular people would be upset that people be laundering and embezzling funds? Huh? You set up a business and your illegal business, you wash the money through illegal business. Like, how many of us would really be, oh my God, I can't believe he was embezzling funds? I don't okay. I thought that's what rich people did anyway. For real. Shout out to Andre for the $1 cash shot. He say Trump ain't leaving no stone unturned.
He allegedly embezzled hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of donations and grants by transferring money into his personal bank account.
Y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community.
That's what's up.
Henley served.
Shout out to this baby out for having her real. Shout out for having her real. That's a real with a little low cut. And to everybody else, listen. Everybody shouldn't try this at home. The low cuts don't work for all. I'm trying to tell you, it don't work for all y'all.
13 years in prison after trying to rob an undercover sheriff's deputy of cocaine back in 1991. He has not yet entered a plea deal to the current charges, but could potentially face life in prison if convicted. We did reach out to his attorney and still are waiting for a response. Also in that video, though, guys, he said a lot of the stuff you hear is straight trash. So he will get a chance to defend what he is calling allegations that do not match him. A lot of people think that he did a lot of good in the community, but clearly there's a lot to uncover and we'll find out more.
And a lot of people think that he did a lot of good in the community, and this is possibly why they had them said that he works as a crime boss out here in these streets, like gangster type stuff, because the mob did a lot of good things too. The mob did a lot of good things too. Don't get it twisted. Yes, they did. But the mob also knocked off people, right? Right. That's what they say. That is what they say. Hold on, I'm trying to open up this thing real quick. Yep, so I can let Big U speak for himself out here in these streets. I got video because he did a few videos before he had done turned himself in, so we can hear it from his point of view. And he's gonna say something because he's also said something about Wack 100. Like he put in Wack 100 in it as if Wack 100 is a part of him having to go to the feds. Huh? I'm just saying. I'm gonna put up on the screen. Here we go. You say, sorry, Willie, I cannot discuss what the mob has going on. Right. The sad part about it is because he is a part of the Crips, right? He is a part of the gangs. But they said that he turned his life around to try to stop the beefs and stuff like that right there, and bring people together and all that. But in a sense, like they say with like gangs, like you always affiliated, right? You never get out of a gang, right? Well, the only way out is dead, right? For some reason, again, we like the criminals. We respect the shooters. We really, really do. Now, people know what the gangs do. Everybody know what the gangs do. It's rare that they do this thing called good in the community. Because they have the people in the community in fear. That's possibly why so many people is coming out saying, well, oh, he did such good things. And they ain't going to say nothing bad about a player. Now, why wouldn't they say something bad about a player? Or why wouldn't they just tell the truth about what they know about a player? In my mind, I'm guessing because they feel like harm will come to them. You say Wack 100 is a special agent. Got to be more careful. He said Wack 100, did he count the strokes to get his name? Did he count the strokes to get his name? Did he count the strokes? I don't know what that means. But we going to let Big U go ahead on and speak for himself. Here we go.
This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family. Talk to my sons, I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, I'm gonna deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quagmire. Shit's all bull crap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to, I don't even know what to say. I'm 21 years, I've elevated my family, come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me, I hope you help me. If you ain't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love and I appreciate people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
First Street, it might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family. Appreciate y'all. Go.
You said it's earthquake. No, man, that bit you.
I'm looking at this video as I come in to turn myself in, and I'm disheartened by the fact that they trying to say that I stole something from Developing Option, or I used Developing Option as a front. Developing Option paid my bills.
I think what he's saying, Developing Options, I think that's what he's saying. That's one of his businesses, I think.
They paid my house note. They paid the bills for my family, the money I made from as an employee for Developing Option. I never mixed that with nothing. I didn't manipulate nobody. I didn't steal nothing. We did PPP loans. We did 2 loans. And that's it, just like everybody else did.
Boy, you done said them PPP loans. Boy, they is coming after everybody who had done, did them PPP loans wrong. Boy, listen, if you ain't had nothing else going on in your doggone life, you mess around with them PPP loans and you was wrong, coming for that paper.
I didn't use no fraud. I didn't give none of fake names. And one of them we was paying back and one they forgave.
One that y'all paying back and one was forgiven. Oh, all right. So as long as everything is up and up, he got a good chance.
You know what I mean? And the other one we attempted for and they didn't give us nothing for it. I filed my taxes and them coming around telling me I was using development option as a cover. Cover for what? None of that's going to be true. None of that's going to be true. The government putting this big ass picture, they going to arrest 21 dudes, some dudes I don't even talk to. I don't even know nothing about. So how the hell you going to lump me in with all them? But it's all the big picture though. It's all the big picture. Now I'm gonna be sitting in here, it's gonna be years out of my life. Then you going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they gonna say? You ruining people's lives. I heard this up with 21 people that's been arrested. This shit wrong. It is what it is. Church, just pray for me. Pray for me, pray for my family. And you look at what we did, you look at what I did. I've been home 21 years. It ain't over though.
It ain't over. You say why talk on social media? What lawyer allows this? It's be a good point. But like I be trying to tell people, like I be trying to tell you good people, if you cannot keep it off social media, record, and upload. If you just cannot keep it to yourself, record, and upload. Yeah. That'll work.
That's what it's not.
Say Willie, he guilty and he know it.
Blessings.
Say pray for yourself, cuz.
I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA.
You say most RICO cases have people that never met.
And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there.
You say Big U knows that he's cooked. You say you can see the fear in his eyes.
You know what I mean? So is that?
I can kind of understand the fear because typically when the feds come for you, when we come for you, we damn near got the whole case wrapped. I think if I'm not mistaken, like now it's still a 95% conviction rate.
How they gonna work the case? Everybody know I don't fuck with Cannon. Everybody know I don't fuck with Brick Baby. So if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turning against me. I ain't going for that. You might well go get 600 and Wack.
Ooh, he say ain't no turning against me. He say I ain't going for that. He say you might as well get 600 and Wack. So now he's involved. He's inserted Wack 100 into the conversation.
These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with developing option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with developing option?
Oh, they gonna tell you. Oh, don't. Damn it, if you heard that what it is, oh, they gonna go in deep. Don't worry.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes.
You say it's a 97% conviction rate. Wow. That's where we at now. You say the feds ain't wasting their time. It sure enough ain't. Sure enough ain't.
They cover nothing up with developing option.
You say Draymond Green had to donate it too?
Shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something.
Nope, I did not get the ice hat yet.
Ain't gonna be no real evidence. Ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be a repeat of thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They finna lump all of us up and say it's all around the 60s.
You say it's gonna be, this is a repeat of Thug. You said Thug, which is Young Thug. I think the difference in this one and Young Thug is the feds came for you. The feds came for you and like the people with the pictures and stuff like that. The district attorney in Atlanta came for Thugger. What was her name? Fannie. Fannie them came for Thugger. The FBI came for you and you and the people who they arrested. Right. Thug was state. Thug was state. Yours federal.
We just seen it with Thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character.
You say, Willie, you're about to get me put out for watching the Willie Williams show instead of doing housework. Oh, don't get put out. Don't get put out.
All right, man. Just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel they want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they?
So somebody leaked it then.
They're with the police, and y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows and 100 shows and all them shows, and y'all need to. Everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all show ain't for our people.
Say y'all ain't black. If anybody is following those types of shows, them at the little podcasts and stuff like that right there, y'all ain't black. Because I guess he don't agree with whatever they doing and saying on those podcasts, then it make those people who is listening for entertainment that they're not black. The people who listen to the podcasts and the videos and all that fly stuff right there, they come for entertainment. They ain't got no foot, no finger involved in none of these conversations. They just come for entertainment, player. That's it. But now they not black. Wow.
They can put charges against anybody.
Yeah, right by that.
So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in.
You say he quoting Joe Biden? He quote Joe Biden?
To see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house.
Now, who is 600, y'all? Is that another rapper? Is that another rapper? 600. They say Willie Big U was on the Breakfast Club talking about how people need to check in. I remember something about that. I do remember that right there because I spoke on checking in a long time ago. Why is black people the only one who is checking in? Why does this checking in only happen in rap? 600 Breezy. You say that's Dank Alter Ego? Oh. 600 had a badge around his neck? 600 is another Crip. And he's a boxer too? Say now, why would the feds ask for 600 to come? Got to be more careful. You say 600 a few years was trying to get gangbanger rappers to go to jail, and he would try to fight them and put it on a video. Oh wow. Okay.
He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know.
So 600 got video of himself popping up when they raided his house with the feds. It says 600 a BD Chicago gang member. Okay. You say another gang member from the 60s who don't like Big U, who been coming at Big U on his social media podcast. Oh wow. Oh man, so this thing here is really, really deep, right? You say 600 wears a badge like Willie wears his SWAT hats.
That's what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about Wack. Wack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff.
When the feds came to my property, they was asking questions about Wack, loose cannon, 600. So that means 600 and Wack and loose cannon and all of them, they they kick it together and stuff like that. I think they be doing the podcasts and stuff together. Or they all probably, so they probably don't like Big U. Oh, all right. Okay, that's probably what it is. Probably what it is. You say that he a snitch too? Gotta be more careful. 600 from California, fake Crip. He say he ain't from Chicago. 600 from 60s in LA. Oh, they say, is Big U trying to get folks clipped?
All of y'all filed. All of y'all who be sending shit around the internet. All of y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying. All of y'all giving these likes and hidden likes. All of y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit.
Shout out to Andre for the $1 cash out. You say, did he get some monkey before he turned himself in? I sure enough hope so. Boy, I sure enough hope so. He said that all of you people who is giving the likes and the views and the shares and all that stuff, that you all is promoting this type of stuff. You know, that's strange, because if he is rolling 60s, or a used to be Crip, try to work with the gangbangers and stuff like that to get them to stop doing crimes and all that fly stuff right there. Isn't he still like okay with that shit too? Now I don't know him, but if he's not telling the gangbangers that they promoting negativity in the community, then he okay with it, right? Right? You say he's promoting it. Like I don't. If he's still down with rolling 60s or whoever the Crips is, whatever organization, if he's down with the bangers, that's promoting it also, right? If he's not gonna stand on it and say that y'all need to cut, all y'all need to go ahead on and cut this stuff out. This stuff is ruining the community. Y'all taking people's lives. Y'all causing terror and carnage in the community. If he's not saying that to them people, then he okay with it also. But for the people who is watching and liking and sharing videos that they're seeing, he's saying that they are promoting it. Or they are promoting certain type of speech that people is putting out here. That's strange. Go ahead though.
If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets.
Something with a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the street. Well, why won't people like him say, if you have a problem with a black man, you should be able to handle things without killing another black man? Do they even? Now, I do not know how he speak. I do not know the conversation. I do not know what he do inside of the community. But if you not around here saying that if you have a problem with another black man, because like he's on like the Black Power thing right now, if you have a problem with a black man, you should handle it without killing another black man. Now, I don't know him, but have y'all ever heard him speak that way?
Wack said 100 times he was going to take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me.
Oh, so that's what Wack 100 did? You said that Wack 100 had to went to the people and no. Wait, what? Is this the type of games that y'all out here playing? Is this really what's going on, that people is blackballing, people is stopping people from eating? Right. He say he's charged with killing the black man. You know, the one that they had done spoke about out in Las Vegas. You say Wack is a real-time agent. I just... And do y'all understand, like, I don't see this in any other race culture, ethnicity, nationality. I don't see it, but in darker hue folks. We will block another man from eating. It's the same thing that goes on with like people on YouTube and stuff like that. People be hating on one another on YouTube and try to be flagging people and doing all that fly stuff right there. And I typically only see it with darker hue folk. Everybody else get to eat. Everybody else get to have a problem with other creators. But they don't tear the other creators down. This is crazy. But this is black. Go ahead.
They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble.
I got to bag it up just a little bit because I just want to hear right about there.
100 times he was going to take my contracts.
Wack 100. We're going to take, said 100 times that he was going to take his contracts.
He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been...
Hey, now that's tight right there. You say gang members speaking on intimidation. That's a good observation. Good observation. You say he crying victim like a baby mama. Bam.
And nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This is the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can.
You say, you don't see the Hell's Angels on podcasts and making videos because they still involved in the streets. You draw attention to yourself. You say, are you a gangster or a celebrity?
You just guilty because somebody else don't like you and they go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Because I ain't did nothing.
Yeah, been out 21 years.
This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him.
Oh, yeah, because his son played for the Los Angeles Chargers, right? He say, Willie, let's keep it real. Big U. Whoa, it jumped. Hold on. Scroll. Why did this jump? He say, Willie, let's keep it real. Big U just refused to take accountability for videos that he put out in the past months talking on nonsense, contributing to this RICO. Oh, that's what was going on? Oh, he was out here talking?
You know what I mean? Okay. These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option?
He say yes, will his son play for the Chargers? You say Big U every video. Pray for me, y'all. Really? Is that how you doing every video? Well, in every one of these videos, yes, he have been saying it time and time again. Is that fear? Is that fear, or he know how the feds play? Or he feel like he would not get treated fairly? Because it don't always have to be fear. It could be, damn, I know how these folk play. Like these people could send me away forever on something that I never done. You know, it could be some of that right there. You say, but it's definitely fear. It's definitely some fear. And listen, I don't blame nobody for being afraid when the FBI come around there kicking in your doors. Oh, you should be afraid. Listen, you should be afraid. But this also goes to show that because let me explain something to y'all. The majority of black folks, especially black folks in the streets, black folks who came up in the streets, the majority of us know the feds don't play. The majority of us, we would rather get locked up in state. We would rather deal with the state police, the county police and the state police. We don't want to deal with the feds. Nah, we don't want to deal with the feds. Listen, I don't give a damn how hard you is or whatever. We do not want to deal with them boys. Now think about this right here. We still have people with a slick mouth who be talking slick on the internet, acting like they hard and thugs and all that fly shit right there, knowing that they don't want the FBI at their door either. But they gonna still be out here talking slick. This is just how it is. He said they all facing 20 years for racketeering besides Big U on the unalived team. Oh, Jesus.
Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack.
Which one of y'all F Negroes gonna try to come in?
Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate.
So wait. So rolling 60s is Bloods? Is the rolling 60 Bloods? Because he Crip, right? Big U is Crip. Or he once was affiliated with Crip, right? Okay. Wait. So the rolling 60s is Crip? So 60s is Crip. Got it. So Big U is not affiliated with Crips? Or is Crips beefing with one another? You say Pyru is Blood, rolling 60s Crips. Okay, bam. The 20s, 40s, and 60s is Crips. Okay. Blue. Yeah. Blue is Crips. I got that right there. So the 60s is Crips. The reason I'm asking that right there because he said which one of you F Negroes from the 60s gonna come in with Wack. But I thought that he was a part of the rolling 60s. Oh, so they Crips beefing with Crips. Oh, so this Crip on Crip violence. Oh, all right. Hold on. Let me back him up right there.
The fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows.
So only the rolling 20s is Bloods? So there's more. This shit confusing. So when we saying rolling, I thought that rolling 60s was like the only one using the term rolling. But there's a rolling 20s and a rolling 30s too, right? But then I thought the rolling 60s was Crips, and y'all telling me that the rolling 20s is Bloods. Says tearing down his own organization.
They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this?
All right, bam. Rolling 60s is the biggest Crip set in LA. Big U is an OG in the 60s since the 80s. Okay, all right, bam. So then this is Crip on Crip. You say from the rolling 40s to the 90s, got to be more careful. You say there's 2600s. There's 2600s. The one in LA name is Michael Lovegood, and he's a rolling 60. Oh, okay. You say it's a lot of different sets. Oh, all right, bam. So Wack 100 is Pyru Blood. Is it Pyru Blood? But oh, right. Like, why can't we all just get along, man?
But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he's gonna destroy developing option, right?
And developing options is for like the community, right? This is like the community business thing that he had going on, the business venture that he had going on, helping out in the community, right? Helping like with the youth and stuff like that. So why would Wack 100 want to tear down a community business, like helping the youth, something that's helping the youth? Why would Wack want to tear something positive down like that right there. You say, Willie, you're careful. You would catch an amnesia trying to figure out the gang culture. For real, for real. The community support organization. Okay, bam. Say free Robert. You might be talking about Kelly. That's what's up. Say free Dirt. That's what's up. He say Willie is a good man. He doesn't even know all the rappers' names. Nope. He say, Willie, you have 20 Crips. They just not rolling, but it's rolling 20 Bloods. Say it's too much. It's showing up here. Go ahead.
So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in?
And he's a part of the 60s saying which one of you F gonna come in place of developing options. Got it. Okay.
Whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is.
That's what the whole play is. Okay. Hold on. The indictment. The indictment, according to the affidavit, unsealed along with the criminal complaint. Henley's, which is Big U, criminal group identified in court documents as the Big U Enterprise, operated as a mafia-like organization that used Henley's stature and long-time association with the Rolling 60s and other street gangs to intimidate. Remember we were just talking about the intimidation earlier? To intimidate individuals and businesses in LA from 2010 on. Woo! Look like the feds done went back 15 years. Like the feds done went back 15 years and have been calculating and have been saving things in certain files and stuff like that. They just been gathering intelligence out here in these streets. You say, while the Big U Enterprise at times partner with the Rolling 60s and other criminal elements for mutual benefits, the Big U Enterprise is a distant and independent criminal enterprise engaged in criminal activities including murder, extortion, robbery, trafficking, and exploiting sex workers, fraud, and illegal gambling. Ooh. Ouch. Oh no. Oh no. They say the complaint detains that Henley's involvement in the 2021 murder of aspiring rapper Rayshawn Williams and fraudulent activities including embezzling large donations, embezzling large donations from celebrities and award-winning companies meant for his nonprofit developing options. According to the complaint, Henley's immediately converted those donations to his personal bank account. No, that's what you did, pimp? Oh, you moved the money too fast. Big player. According to what they're saying, you moved the money too fast. Oh no, you can't move the money like that. You have to act as an employee. You know what I'm saying? You got to wait till every Friday or every other Friday. My volume is low. Let me try it again. I'm on full over here. I don't. And I'm like facing this way with it, like right there. Can everybody else hear me? No. Can somebody hear me? Everybody? Anybody? Somebody. Can y'all hear me though? Volume is fine. You say you good. Because I'm literally like, every time I'm reading, because I'm reading off of this screen right here. And I'm turning and I'm projecting right here. Sounds good. You say clear and loud. You say your volume is perfect. Got it. All right. Let's see what else. You say additionally, Henley's allegedly submitted a fraudulent Oh, there it is. He allegedly submitted a fraudulent application for a C-19 pandemic relief loan in which he claimed that Unique Music, his music production company, was operating at a $200,000 profit in 2019, despite operating at a $5,000 loss that year, which should have disqualified it from loan eligibility. Wasn't we were just saying, boy, them people that done did them PPP loans, they coming. Boy, them PPP loans just have taken so many people down, though, man. You just have taken so many people down out here in these streets. Development Options is primarily funded through the City of Los Angeles Mayor's Office through the Gang Reduction Youth Development Foundation, portions of which receives federal funding, but also receives donations from prominent sources, including NBA players. The complaint said, got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Messing around with them C-19 funds. I don't even think that this is about the death of the rapper. We don't care nothing about no rappers being dead, now do we? It's about that money. It's about that doggone money. He did 13 years back in 91 for trying to steal some cocaine from an undercover officer. Here we go.
I'm out. I'm going to send y'all videos to put up all of them until they lock me up.
Hold on, let my mom tell you because she know everything. Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to make this part big. My bad. I got to make it big so y'all can see people is in the room while this is going on. This your boy here, or Adam 22 them. Somebody put this compilation together, and we just gonna rock with it. Here you go. Let's see.
You find that shit under them nails, you have grass.
Don't really say.
It ain't that long. It's almost over.
Yo, Wack, what's up with this screenshot that Traplo Ross sent me of you begging Big U not to kill you?
That's cap. That's an AI.
It's in the indictment. It's in the indictment that you were saying, don't do this. My wife, my kids in the car. Draws. Don't do this.
That's not a text message.
No, it was a real life conversation. Henley recounted to Victim One an incident in which Henley and the Rolling 60s gang members chased down Wack 100 attempting to hurt him. There's 15 to 20 N-words with us with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on, all black, tied down.
Are you saying Big U told the police this?
I believe they have like a recording of him doing this.
Yeah, that's on him, bro. That ain't me.
Why would somebody wear a wire and do that, though? Or how?
Ask him, nigga. Don't ask me. Shit. It says, who said that?
I mean, it says that this is from 2022 in June or early month before May.
That's him saying that shit, right?
It says though.
Gotta ask him.
It was like okay.
Talk to me about what they say I said.
Okay, it was Big U telling somebody else, Victim One, that they basically ran down on you and made you beg for.
Okay, so what you gotta do, Adam? You gotta ask that dummy why he did that.
Probably not gonna be able to ask him anytime soon.
Said what he said.
Wow, he came out there and said that. He said that publicly. Or he said it to where it could be recorded. Got to be more careful. Whoo! But listen, these doggone cell phones. Well, hell, this was probably a part of the investigation. I don't think that this was an undercover recording. He probably said it in knowing that he was being recorded.
That's right, Adam.
No, I'm just reading this. The Traplo Ross just sent me the screenshot, and I'm like, oh shit,
Listen,
Wack 100.
You gotta ask that dummy. And I'm glad he said it like that. You right. I was scared for my life. I didn't do nothing.
That's really something that you would want on your side. If somebody say, yeah, we had him scared and we ran down on him and he thought that we was about to kill him and he begged for his life. Yep, sure enough. I'm in fear for my life. Listen. If that's what Big U said, y'all always have to remember what happens in the future This can always be played back if anything happens with Wack 100 and Big U, and let's say Wack 100 is able to knock off Big U. If this is true, they can always look back and say, well, hell, he did say it, and it was recorded, and this is why Wack 100 was afraid. So whatever Wack 100 did, he was in his right to do it. Listen, what is why Willie be saying hush? Y'all talk too goddamn much out here in these streets, but if you just can't keep it to yourself, record, and upload.
Damn.
Great. I think you know the real story, Adam, but if he want to put the 10 on it like that, that's cool. Hey, you know what? I agree. That's how it happened. Adam, you ain't stupid. That's the parking lot situation. If that was the case, you wouldn't have stopped. He know what stopped him, but if he's saying that's what stopped him, great. But that came out of his mouth, not mine, right?
So Wack just told us, or Wack just confirmed that this situation happened. Just right there, he just confirmed that the situation happened, but he's saying the way that Big U saying what stopped him from, I guess, knocking him off, he's saying that no, it was something else. You know what happened. It wasn't what he had done said. But I'm with Wack though. If he said that it went like that, then it went like that. Hell yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, because it makes Wack look good if anything happens. So Wack was smart with what he just said though. Mm-hmm.
I think you know the real story, Adam, but if he want to put the 10 on it like that, that's cool. Hey, you know what? I agree. That's how it happened. Adam, you ain't stupid. That's the parking lot situation. If that was the case, you wouldn't have stopped. Damn. He know what stopped him, but if he's saying that's what stopped him, great. But that came out of his mouth, not mine, right?
Oh, dog you people. He said the damn show jumped offline and is just coming back up. He said, I missed the damn story. No. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that right there. Love you back. Appreciate that right there. Do y'all be understanding, which is kind of strange to me, right? Ever since No Jumper, and I would say Vlad. No Jumper and Vlad. These two channels or these two organizations and have been having people in entertainment going through a lot. Well, themselves have not been having people in entertainment going through stuff. They have been, I can't use the word orchestrated, but they have been where people in entertainment go to and say all type of shit and get into situations. Between those two businesses, between No Jumper and Vlad, I don't understand it. So many things happen with these organizations, which is just crazy. Oh, and Clubhouse. Well, hell, it goes back to we don't know how to hush. For the most part, we tell on ourselves. For the most part, we out here telling on ourselves. It's a us problem. We really can't put it on anybody else. We can't blame Adam 22. We can't blame Vlad. We can't blame these people. Hey, y'all be grown men talking. And now you beefing with people. Or you have a beef with somebody and you making the beef worse now because now you putting it on video. And now the world get to see it and then other people beefing. You say, Willie, don't forget academics. Hey, man. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, we got a poop mouth. We out here with the poop mouth. We don't know how to We don't know that if you have a problem with somebody and somebody asks you a question about the problem that you have with somebody, we don't know how to bow down. We don't know how to bow out gracefully, even though you have a problem with somebody. Hey, what's the beef with you and such and such? Oh, no. There's no beef. I wish that man well. I don't have no beef with anybody. I wish that man well. And move on to the next goddamn question. We don't know how to do that. You say beefing and talking. The cops and the feds is listening to indict. Listen. This internet thing, this online thing has helped point law enforcement in the right directions. I can tell y'all that all day long. I'm telling y'all because I know it. Yeah, you say, oh, geez, move smoothly, not loud. It is a problem, though. People be out here talking and giving their opinions. And they in certain situations, and they be giving their opinions on things that you would be like, now why this person just said that? When you know that it's going to turn into a problem. When you literally know in the streets it's going to turn into a problem. So why even give it to the internet not like that? You say you can't blame Vlad and Adam. Telling on yourself for clout is a choice. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I said you cannot blame Adam 22 and Vlad and academics. You can't blame these people because we got this thing called a poop mouth. We don't know how to shut the F up. We do. Nope. Everybody need to know. Everybody need to know how strong and how hard I am. Yeah. It's a doggone shame. Hold on. You say Adam 22's father was super rich and worked for Bill Gates? Oh, really? That's what's up. Man, that's what's up. Because you know what's crazy? Adam 22, he came out of nowhere, didn't he? Huh? Yeah. But shout him out for building his business. You say be at Vlad and no jumper like they on the first 48. Sure enough. Notice something. Adam 22 ain't got no problems. Vlad ain't got no problem. They get to live their life the way that they live their life. They can pretty much go anywhere, right? Do they have to check in? I don't think people like them, they have to check in, right? It's just black folks. Black folks can't go in a certain neighborhood. Bitch, you can't wear certain colors. You can't wear certain colors. Everybody else can wear every color. Goddamn shame. Hey, man, but listen. Hopefully, a player can get out of this right here. If I don't know how he gonna get out of it, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait for more information to come about. That's what we're gonna have to wait for in this whole situation. Let me move this out my way. I don't know why is that one in my way. I'm doing something wrong. Let me grab that, put that right back. Right. Ooh, look. I hit the wrong thing real quick. I was supposed to be in this one. Yeah. All these people. What are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. This 18 right here. Wait, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 people right there. You say that he was just Adam before YT, right? Shout out to Eric for the $2 super chat. He say, what did Adam 22 actually do before YouTube? He said, Adam 22 check them ninjas hard and they ain't say nothing. He say, if a black man talked to them like that, he would be off. Oh, facts. This is why a lot of times when I be listening to people and people be talking hard and gangster and yeah, Yeah, you done some things in the community. You done harmed some people. You may have been in shootouts. You may have shot people. You may have removed people off earth. But see, we talk like that amongst one another. Well, amongst black folks. But then we allow certain speech from non-black folks. Strange, ain't it? Because we're not afraid of one another. We still have a fear of non-black folks. Not all, not all, not all. He said, why the females have no street names? Oh, that's a good one right there, because she don't have a street name, and I can't see this one down here, but I don't think she have a street name either. Let me see if it'll roll. Right.
Of leveraging his connections with the Rolling 60s.
No street name on her neither. Bell Claw, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, Bunny Mac, Blueface, JJ, V, I guess. Say street name Wet. Roll over that right there. Listen, man. Give y'all a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end of the pop-up show, man. I just want to go on the pop-up and get this on out the way, get that done with. We got 230 likes. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. We was also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We were supposed to have been on Twitter. Oh, no, it didn't go through. Okay, so Twitter. Wait, did it go through? I am live on Twitter. Shout out to everybody over there on Twitter, but I could not see it. I just could not see it. Got to be more careful. Thank y'all for being around here, man. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Man. I hope that y'all enjoyed. I told y'all that I was going to come through for a pop-up show. Thank y'all for your support out here in these streets. Shout out to Jay for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Support is a verb, as we always say. 235 with a thumbs up. Oh, man. This doggone thing's stopping. Listen, hopefully we will come back. Well, we is going to come back for the 7 o'clock show tonight. So y'all do pop up on the player. Check on your peoples. And I hope that y'all enjoy it. I'm finna go on and get on up out of here, man. Y'all stay safe. Stay alive. Stay alive so y'all can come back and watch the show. I appreciate y'all for rocking.